gamers, it's SoftKitty99 and today we're back at the yacht with an ocean view. And in the last episode we did the upper deck and we made this beautiful gym to keep people occupied just in case you get a rainy day while you're out on your ocean voyage. And we're going to start with the cabin opposite the gym first, I think, but maybe some sort of painting in these little alleyway areas that access all of these downstairs rooms and cabins. Some sort of pretty painting that kind of matches the theme, like the oceans and sunrises and things. It's quite a large painting, but if we can fit that in, it kind of dominates the entire wall, doesn't it? Yeah, so it's kind of got the ocean on that side, and then maybe we can do like sunrise or something on this one. What do we do? Oh no, maybe like a fields sunrise, sunset sort of painting, yeah? Just so there's something beautiful to look at as you're going up and down the stairs. Well, down the stairs, if you're going up you wouldn't see it because you're facing the opposite direction. Oh, kiddie. Right, so the bathrooms are quite small, but they're big enough to fit one of these slightly smaller shower systems in, I think. I don't think we want one of these big square ones because they're often opened in corners and that's just not going to fit, is it? I think one of the corner ones is probably going to be the best bet. Though that Denton shower, look, it's kind of like a tube, so it's all enclosed. That would be quite nice for on a ship, wouldn't it? But I'm not sure how big it is. It actually looks like it could be too big. That would be really kind of nice on the boat, wouldn't it? Because it's all enclosed. Let's see how big it actually is. Oh gosh, that's much too big, isn't it? Yeah, no, we're going to have to go for the corner shower. See, I was looking to do something slightly different, but we're going to go back to the normal sort of corner. Yeah, so I think one of these two corners, and I think this one is the more swishy one, the cause mandible shower is the one that looks the best, I think. So we want it to go in this corner for where the plumbing system's already installed. So let's pop that in. And if you remember from the previous episodes, when we did the clean-up, we did decorate all of the bathrooms. We put new flooring and walls and everything in. So we kind of planned a little bit our colour scheme. Let's put in the most expensive toilet, that's the Lagrono one, and maybe move it a tiny bit further away from the shower just to make sure that there's space for people to move around in here. It's a small room, so we don't want it to feel cramped. But to be fair, for a boat bathroom, it's actually quite a big space because it's a luxury yacht. Space is at a premium on a ship, so you always want to try and make rooms smaller so that you can fit more in. So we've got the red wall, so we'll go for the cherry wood on the sink. We might put a different sink in each of the bathrooms, to be honest. Yes, we've kind of got one sort of terracotta, pretty red actually, wall rather than plain terracotta. It's a more red terracotta. So I think for the bedroom here we're probably going to go with a red and cream theme because we've gone for the red and cream theme on the walls here in the bathroom. So we'll carry that through. I kind of like to put some of these bright red towels with the gold accents on them in this room, so we'll need a shelf of some sort to be able to put those on, won't we? Now, are there any shelves in this bathroom section? For some reason I thought there were, but there's just the racks that have already got the towels on. So let's put that further away from the sink. And we want a mirror as well. A mirror and a shelf. I'm not sure that these vanity units can have things stood on them, so we might not be able to put like a soap dish or something on. Yeah, so we've got these towel rails, and we can put red towels on that. So maybe we can put something like that near to the shower. Yeah. But then I still kind of feel like I really want a shelf so we can put those fancy red and gold towels somewhere. Is there? Oh, there isn't a red. Let's try the different ones. Let's see what's the closest to red. No. Like this one. Yeah, we can get red there. Good, good, good. And let's make it sort of a creamy hanger. Let's put that near the sink. Still want a towel rail. Not a towel rail. A shelf with towels on it. I have to find the shelf separately. Let's just check if we can put anything on the sink unit as well. Which one should we go for? I don't think you can actually. No, you can't. I didn't think you could on those particular ones. Some of the new ones, the free hanging ones, you can actually put the soap dishes and things on the actual unit, but some of the older style basins and cupboards you can't. Yeah, since we're on a yacht, I think we kind of want to go for a slightly portholey theme, so we want to go for that, the round mirrors. These ones have got a light behind them, haven't they, that you can turn on. Let's try one of those. We need to try and kind of make it central. Is that off slightly? Position wise, I think it could do with being slightly further across and slightly lower. I like the idea of the light on the back there. Alright. So, shelf. Where are the shelves? Are they going to be under shelving for like lounges and things maybe? I don't know. No, you've got all the bathroom shelves there as well, look. Maybe one of these. We'll do it in like a cherry so it matches our sink basin. And then cream supports. How about we put it above the towel rail here? We're going to have to stand on something to be able to reach to put the towels in it with. These were the ones I was thinking of. They just look really nice, don't they? Yeah, so it's red, look, with gold. Can we do like a medium one and pop that on there? Oops, I need to stand on something. Give me a second while I try and jump. Oops, it fell off. Yeah, made it right. If I put that around here, don't think it's big enough to put one of the bigger towels at the side of it, is it? We'll try it, but I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, they're a little bit too big to fix. They've kind of got to go in between the little supports, look. But we could put something else next to it. So we could put like the soap dispenser and things up there, but ooh, tissue box. Maybe a tissue box? Are there any other tissue boxes? Is that the only tissue box? Just that one, look. Can we change the colour? Oh yeah, can we get a, yeah, maybe the yellow or the pastel? Yeah, pastel rose, that looks quite good I think for the colour scheme. Because there's a little bit of pink there in the mirror, look. And it's already got some little spots on the ceiling, so I think that's basically that's done. I think you don't want to overdo it because there's quite a small room. It wants to be functional but quite sleek. So we now want to change, we've changed the flooring but we haven't changed the walls in the bedroom section, so we want to make that match the colour scheme we've got now in the bathroom. So we want like a red wall. Let's go for a red feature wall with a wallpaper, and then we'll paint the other three walls. And I think we'll probably do something similar in all three of the bedrooms, but they'll all have their own colour theme. So this is the red room, and then the other two at the other side of the yacht will have their own colour schemes. So there's our feature wall with our wallpaper, and then we want some sort of reddish paint or even cream, because we've got cream on the walls on the wall. It depends what colours we've got. So you could go with the eosine red if you want to match all the walls, but might be a little bit much to have all red. It's really better to have a bit of cream so we've got a bit of contrast and it's not too overpowering. Because some colours are just that little bit too much if you have too much of it, isn't it? So if we go for the light cream on the other three walls, then the red will not be so overpowering, and then we can also put red into the furniture, whereas if we had all red walls then we really couldn't put red in the furniture because that would be far too much. A little bit of cream will always make it a little bit more elegant as well, perhaps. Yeah, I think that's much better than having it all red. Much more elegant and tasteful, I think. All red would just be a little bit too gaudy and far too much on the eyes. And we need to remember to clean the windows. We haven't done those in this room either. And get all the nooks and crannies around the windows as well. We'll have a check for the, curtains and blinds and things, but I don't think any of the curtains and blinds are that suitable for these little like slit windows that we've got in the yacht. I don't think anything works properly. It all looks a little strange if you try and put them in. But we'll have a quick look just to see if it could potentially work at some point while we're still finishing the yacht off. So just around the edges of the windows now, I think that's all we've got left. And then we need to clean them. No, we're not that overlooked, to be honest, we're on the ocean. The only reason you really need curtains is if you were docked in port and there were other ships really, yachts and things really close to you so they could see inside. But so yeah, curtains would be quite nice, but like I say, I don't think there's anything specially for these particular windows because this is the only build that actually has that style of window, so I don't think there's a specific one for them. So I think we want some of these like, I want to call them galley beds because they look like they're like sort of ship beds. I think like the Havana or the Lignum bed really looks to me like it ought to be in the ship's cabins. Kind of like the idea of the soft headboard, but I'm not sure that the colour scheme for the mattress and things will actually work with what we've got here. So let's have a look at the Lignum one. Does that have any, like, so you could go for a pastel rose sheet or a white sheet or a cream sheet, but it's the actual bedspread that, oh yes, that's got a nice red bedspread. Right, so we'll go for the Lignum bed. It's got that beautiful chain bloom red quilt on it. I think that's going to match the wallpaper quite nicely as well, isn't it? And then we can go for like a pastel or a sandy colour, and then the cherry wood to match the wood that we've got in the bathroom as well. Yes, the pattern on the bedspread is quite a close match to the wallpaper, isn't it? Yeah, I think we want a slightly lighter frame for the bed. I think the cherry is just too much. It would have been nice for it to tie into the bathroom, but it just didn't look right. That paler wood looks much better. The American elm then we went for, that looks much better, and it kind of matches the cream colour as well. So other pieces of furniture in that style to match the bed. Now, can we fit a nightstand at either side of the bed? I'm not quite sure if there's enough space from the sides. Look, there's not quite enough space at that side, so we can fit one, but I don't think there's. I think it's just a tiny bit too small of a room. I don't think we can move the bed across anymore, can we? No, that's just going to put it back in the same spot. So we can't fit the nightstand at both sides. We can only fit it at one. So maybe we could put something else. Yeah. Look, it's just that tiny bit not quite wide enough. I think we will leave one on that side, and then maybe put a small bookcase on the other side in a maybe an American elm wood or something. Maybe we can use these Lignum poofs for a little bit of seating. Yes, we can get the chain blue and then the American elm. Yeah, we could put that under the window so that you've got somewhere to sit to put clothes on and shoes and things. Because it's quite a small seating unit, but it's enough just to stop to help you put clothes and shoes and things on. Yeah, so I kind of think we want like a small shelving unit. See, there are some smaller ones, right? Yeah, something like that. And the American elm, well that looks like that should fit, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work, yeah. And then we're going to want some sort of lighting. You know, I'm kind of tempted to put the lanterns in because I think that could be kind of fun, but it could also look a bit tacky because we're on a luxury yacht, so maybe something a little bit more upmarket than that. Tempted by these chandeliers. Let's try the sphere chandelier because I think it's smaller. Might be a little bit big for the space we've got in the bedroom, but it's just so nice. I just wonder if it'll be... Could we get away with one? It is a bit low. The ceilings are a little bit low and it is very big. If we kind of put it near the base of the bed, so you wouldn't try to be standing in the spot, it might look quite nice for the main room. I just really want to use it. I'm going to leave it there. It is a little bit big. You kind of want something a little bit smaller. But I just really want to use one of the big chandeliers in here. And then we're going to want some sort of table lamp on the one side where we've got one, and maybe we add a freestanding lamp at the other side. What to use. It's kind of an oriental pattern on the wallpaper, isn't it? So maybe the freestanding oriental lamp could go at the side here. And then I don't think there's anything that really matches that for the bedside table. Got a couple of little square lamps, but we've used those quite a lot. In other builds. Those cube table lamps, I use those a lot. It'd be nice to use something a little bit different. How about we use this little Leonard night light? Has that got a... It was the only red lamp shade's got spiders on it. No, I don't think that's going to work, is it? How about this one? Make it a pink shade, maybe? It's going to be the closest match, isn't it, if we did that? How about the Ratatian table lamp? I'll make it white. Yeah, because it's though that does say white, it's kind of creamy, so it kind of matches the walls a little bit, doesn't it? And then some sort of picture. We need at least one picture, don't we? Because the walls were a little bit bare. I did talk about using the sunrise, didn't I? Should we use the sunrise? That will probably fit on the... Yeah, there you go. Did put the sunrise in, look, and it kind of matches our colour scheme. It's got a bit of like red and orange at the top, and then it's got yellows which can kind of match the cream, so that's quite good. Now, a rug. Maybe we'll put that near the base of the bed where we've got the little poof for sitting. We want something that can be reddish, don't we? So, what have we got? We just go for a plain red, so we use the blanky red. That could work. Now we need to rotate that to a better position. There we go. I think that's pretty much most of the things we need in here. We're going to need doors, and we're going to need something on the shelving unit, I think. So it's the 1 by 2 metre doors. So those new doors, the coloured ones at the top, are just kind of only like main exterior doors for like apartment buildings. So especially for those special jobs, the neighbours' apartments that came in recently. I think we're going to use the Lanao interior doors probably, aren't we, here? Make it all American elm and pop them on all the doors. Yeah, make everything American elm and let's pop those in. Right. Bathroom door. Line it up. Then again for the cabin door. And I don't think we put one on the gym as well, did we? No, yeah, let's put one on the gym. There we go. So let's double check the curtains and blinds. I don't think anything's been added that will actually work with these windows. The only thing that might is maybe these narrow curtain things, but I think they're probably still too big. Yeah. So you might be able to put them all the way along a wall, but that would then cover an entire wall rather than just covering the little windows, wouldn't it? So it would look a little odd. The blinds might possibly change to fit the windows, but again it's going to cover at least half of the window even when they're folded, so it's just going to look a little strange. I wonder if we could fit one of these plants in the window. Maybe in the middle one. Oh yes, maybe the begonia will fit. It's a little bit big for the gap, but it will work, and it is red so it matches our colour scheme. And maybe we could add another plant onto our little shelving unit. And then we should maybe add something else on the shelf above that to that little shelving unit, and then I think we're going to be pretty much done with this bedroom. And that then finishes off this section of the boat, which leaves us the two cabins on the opposite side. And a little red light. Yes, we've been using those little Bella roses all over the boat, haven't we? Let's keep that theme going, shall we? It's a little bit difficult to get a good angle for a picture in here because it's quite a small room. We are working with quite a small space, so you have to be careful about the amount of furniture and stuff you try to put in because there isn't a lot of space for it. Yeah, it's kind of difficult to get a good angle for that then. So I think the opposite side of the boat we'll do in the next episode, and we'll try and get that all finished off then. So hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Suffocating 99, goodbye and happy gaming.